All right, friends, welcome back. We're going to start out, as we always do, with a little skill review practice. Let's start by looking at our numbers and just naming what they're called. Ready? Here we go. 1, 3, 16, 20, 19, 13, 9, 8, 17, 18, 7, 6, 5, 15, 2, 4, 11, 12, 14, 10. Good job. Today we're going to practice counting backwards from 30. We're not going to count forward today, but just backwards. So I still have my number line on the board, and I'm going to skip all the way to number 30. So let's count backwards from 30. Ready? Here we go. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's do a roller coaster cheer for ourselves. Ready? Click, click, click. Oh, woo. Excellent job. So today we're going to practice what we did yesterday with our learning target that says I can use the plus sign and equal sign in an equation. So we're going to use those things to show what we know about adding. We're going to put them into our equation or addition sentences. Remember, we said equation is another way of saying that we're making addition sentences. So let's sing our adding song to remind us of what it means when we put groups together. Ready? Here we go. Adding means putting groups together. Adding means putting groups together. Adding means putting groups together to make them bigger than before. When we add, our number gets bigger, except when we add with 0, then our number stays the same. So we have our addition symbol or plus sign, and then our equal sign. Today, we're going to use our pencil to help us illustrate and write equations to match. Our solve and share says that 4 squirrels are eating lunch at the feeder. 2 more join them. How many are eating at the feeder now? Show how you know in 2 ways and then explain how you know. So let's first count out how many squirrels they say there are at the feeder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's write a 4. Now it says 2 more join them. So when we hear that word more, that should be a signal to us to know that, oh, so now we're adding. There's some more coming to the feeder party. So we're going to put our addition symbol there. And since it says 2 more, let's draw 2 circles to represent the squirrels up there on the feeder. Let's mark them out. 1, 2, and write a 2 on the other side of the plus sign. So now I have my sentence set up. 4 add 2. Now I need my equal sign. Now let's see how many we have all together. Let's go back and circle all of them to show we're going to put the groups together. So I'm going to circle the squirrels and the circles that we did. And now let's count how many are inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 add 2 equals 6 all together. So we just showed in 2 ways that we know how to add. We added the group of 2 squirrels to the 4 that were already there, and then we wrote our sentence to show. Let's flip to the back to continue practice on our guided practice. It says that there are 6 sea stars on the beach. 1 more joins them. How many stars are there in all? Let's count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we know we're going to add. The word join means that we're putting together, so add. Now we're going to count our second group, 1, and trace it. Now I have my sentence set up. 6 add 1 equals. I'm going to trace my equal sign. Now let's circle all of them and count how many there are in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 add 1 equals 7. Okay? All right. So we're going to come back to your sheet that you're going to post to Google Classroom today. Let's flip to page 326. We're going to start at the top with number 6, and the directions tell us what to do. It says 4 girls play at the beach. 4 boys join them. How many children are there in all? So it says 4 girls play at the beach. That's our first group. So let's draw 4 circles to represent the girls above the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to write our 4 on the line. Now there's that signal word join, meaning we're going to put together. So I'm going to draw my plus sign. And then let's count how many boys there are. It says there are 4. So let's count and make them 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to write our 4 on the next line. And then we're going to write our equal sign. Okay, now I'm going to put those groups together. So I'm going to circle both groups to show I'm adding them. And now let's count how many there are all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 add 4 equals 8 in all. Okay, now let's go over to the next one. We're going to listen to the next story. It says, 8 children rest on the sand. 1 girl joins them. How many children are there in all? So there's that word joins again. That means we're putting together. So above the first line, we need to draw how many circles? 8. Ooh, let's draw small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's mark them out to make sure we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So I'm going to write an 8 on the line. Then I heard that word join, so I'm going to put my addition symbol to show I'm adding. Okay. Now it says 1 more joins them. So I'm going to draw 1 circle and write a 1 on the line. And now I'm going to put my equal sign. But I want to know how many there are all together. So I'm going to circle both groups and count and mark out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I know 8 add 1 equals 9. Let's go down to the next one. The next story tells us 2 boys play in the water. 5 girls join them. How many are there in all? There's that word join again, telling us we're going to put together. So let's start out with the 2. 1, 2. We're going to draw 2 circles above that first line and write a 2. What do I need to do next? Put my addition symbol. And then how many join them? Let's see how many are in the second group. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to write a 5 on the next line. Now, I'm going to put my equal sign to show I'm setting up my sentence, but now I want to know how many there are all together. So I'm going to circle both groups and count how many there are inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 add 5 equals 7. Okay, let's take a look at the last problem, our challenger, number 9. Number 9 says that 7 children build a sandcastle. Some more help them, but now there are 10 children building the sandcastle in all. How many more came to help? So it says 7 children were building the sandcastle. Let's count and mark out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 counters represent the 7 children. Now we heard join, so that means we're adding. So let's put our addition symbol. We don't know how many joined them though. That's what we need to figure out. But we do know that there are 10 altogether. So let's put our equal sign in 10. Now above the second line, we're going to draw we're going to draw a certain number of circles. We need to figure out how many there are. So let's use a strategy. We have 10 fingers, so we can use our fingers to help us. If there are 10 kids all together, and there are 7 in the first group, let's show that with our fingers. Let's put down 7 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I have 7 in the first group, how many are left sticking up, showing me how many are in the other group? 3. 1, 2, 3. So I need to draw 3 counters, 1, 2, 3, to represent those 3 children, and then write a 3 on the line to show 7 add 3 equals 10. Okay? And we can even draw a circle to show that we put them together. So I'm going to quickly read your problem stories to you. So If you need to go back and pause the video to listen to each problem, definitely do that because I'm going to tell you the story for each of your problems here, okay? So on number 2, it says 3 crabs sit on the beach. 7 more join them. How many crabs are sitting on the beach in all? That's your first problem. Your next problem says 5 crabs look for food. 4 more join them. How many are there altogether? The next one says there's 1 turtle on the beach. 5 more walk up. How many turtles are there altogether? The last one says 2 turtles swim in the water. 6 more join them. How many are there altogether? Okay, so again, for each of those problems, go back, pause the video, write your sentence and show your work, then start the video again and go on to the next one, okay? Make sure to post this to your teacher's Google Classroom when you're finished. Great work today with your math. I will see you tomorrow for some more adding.